Hey cruisers, guess what? We are going back to the Mexican Riviera on a cruise. It has been a little while. We used to do Mexican Riviera cruises to Cabo San Lucas, Puerto Vallarta, and Mazatlan all the time. And then we moved and we've been doing different things. So this is so exciting. We're going to be on Norwegian Bliss doing the traditional 7-night Mexican Riviera cruise. We're actually going to be on Norwegian for their Latitudes Rewards Members Cruise, which is a special cruise that really anybody who's ever been on a Norwegian cruise can go on, and they just spoil everybody. So I'm having a whole heck of a lot of fun here getting all my clothes ready. We're flying to port very soon, and we're actually going to be checking a bag on this one. So for those of you who love my carry-on only videos, this one's not really super minimalist and light, but yeah, I'm kind of going all in here. So today, I'm going to cover my flight bag and what's going to go inside of it, my clothing and shoes, stateroom stuff, of course, some Mexican Riviera Cruise tips sprinkled out because Mexican Riviera is actually different from the Caribbean, and 4 things I am not packing with me on this cruise. Then we're going to put it all in the suitcase at the end, kind of like a little time lapse, put it in the suitcase, and I will link to everything that I can below. Most everything here that I'm showing you guys is from Amazon. Where clothing comes in, I'm going to try to number the clothing because it can get a little bit confusing to find that stuff in the description, but I'll pop it in the description and pin it to the comments for you. Let's get right into what I'm taking in my flight bag. I think that's a good place to start because most of us have to fly to get to our cruises. I'm going to try taking this flight bag with me this time. Haven't used it in a while. I took it with me to Dubai back in December and it was really good. It holds my laptop, which is important. I had to get these fun little blingy tassels. Aren't these cute? You guys, you can get these on Amazon just to kind of spruce up the bag a little bit. But if everything fits in there, that's what's going to be going with me. So I want to back up and talk to you all about what's going to be going into that backpack. I'm going to put the stuff on the screen to make it a little easier in case you want to use this video almost like a packing list. We're going to have almost like a packing list on the screen for you throughout. So we're going to start with our passports. We're going to have our luggage tags placed in luggage tag holders. I'm of course going to print my boarding pass, and I'm going to be taking this interesting new toiletry bag. This toiletry bag is really cool. It's kind of thin and parachutey and lightweight, but it holds so much. You guys, I have all of my family's stuff in this toiletry bag. So I'll let you know how it goes, but so far I'm loving it because it doesn't add any bulk to my suitcase. So that's the first thing I'm going to try to put into my backpack because we got to keep those TSA liquids with us. I'm also going to be taking some germ fighters with me. We love to take these things that you can put in your nose to kind of guard against germs right when you get on the plane. I'm also taking my handy trusty snack bag. This is full of high protein snacks for the plane and maybe even our pre-cruise hotel stay in Long Beach. I also have a little nasal inhaler that I love to kind of make you feel like you're a little bit more fresh when you're on a flight because I feel like sometimes it can just feel like your nose is getting dry. So I always pack this really minty inhaler, and I also pack a really minty lip balm to keep my lips hydrated because you can get really dry skin and lips on a plane. I'm also taking my TSA liquids bag. There's a Tide pen in there and a bunch of other liquids like my husband's shaving cream. I have a separate little container for our wipes. That's going to include hand sanitizing wipes, toilet wipes, makeup remover wipes, and lens wipes for my reading glasses. I'll also have my reading glasses in there, my makeup, my medications, my pill case, this handy little pill case here. I actually keep my medications and my pill case separate. This is meant to be the stuff we're going to use all the time, prescriptions, pain relievers, stuff like this. And this is my just in case type of a bag. I'm also packing these amazing headphones. You guys, these are only $40 on Amazon right now. They're cozy, they're soft on your head, and they have insanely good noise canceling, and they have 40 hours of like battery life. When you have the active noise canceling on, they're super good for flights, and they do not break the bank. Love them. I'm also packing my chargers and cables in this little thing. You guys, look how like chubby this thing got. I really got it over full and it's kind of bursting at the seams. Oh no. So hopefully it'll be okay. I might have to take a few things out of it, but this is where all of my chargers and my cables are for the cruise and the flight. I'm also going to sneak some sunglasses into my flight bag. And if I have space in the outside pocket, I'm going to put a water bottle right here. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'm really going to have room for that. And the last thing I'm going to slide in there is my laptop And then here's the tricky part, my purse, because I'm traveling with a carry-on bag and that's my personal items. So my purse has to go in there. So because of all of that stuff, some of the things that I just mentioned, they might actually get put into my checked bag because that's a whole heck of a lot of stuff to put in the flight bag, but that is my goal. Now, I want you guys to know that I have a toiletry packing list that you can download for free or read for free on our website, and I'm going to link to that down below. It goes into a lot more detail on what you need to take for toiletries and what you might consider. But I have a crazy new find that I want to share with you guys. It's such a good travel hack. I just got these amazing pouches on Amazon. They're really good for putting small amounts of stuff in that you want to be able to see. They remind me of a reusable Ziploc bag and they're really narrow. They come with little straps that you can put through them, and I am using them for so many things. And I'm actually going to give you a look on screen right now at some of the stuff I packed in them. First, here's that new toiletry bag. Look how beautiful it is when it's opened up. And then a look at the awesome pouches that I was just talking about. They're so good. And inside of the big toiletry bag, I've got my toothbrushes, tweezers, deodorant, all that stuff. And then also shown here, pill case, my stateroom essentials in one of the bags with magnets and stuff like that. I've got my wipes in another bag, germ fighters in another bag, and medications in another, and liquids are actually in their own TSA bag. Now, at the start of this video, you might remember I said there was some stuff I'm not going to take on this cruise, and part of it is because of just where we're going and the fact that we're flying and all that stuff. But here are those 4 things I am not packing. I'm not packing liquid shampoo. Instead, I'm taking bar shampoos. They're like kind of like soap that you put through your hair, but they're non-liquid and they're just easier to travel with, and I love the smell of this particular set. I am not taking binoculars. I am not taking a big floppy beach hat. Instead, I'm just taking a little cap. And I'm not taking any formal dresses or any formal shoes. I'm taking a lot of dresses, which I'm going to show you, but I'm just skipping formal night altogether because I feel like on Norwegian Cruise Line, you can do that. Formal night is totally optional, and I feel like I'll be dressed up enough in my wedges and my dresses. Okay, I want to show you guys the new suitcase that I'm packing. I have this suitcase in white. It is from Delcy, and it has been the love of my life. So I decided when I saw this platinum color, I just had to get it. It has this gorgeous rose gold detailing on it. The rose gold is also on the wheels. It's expandable, and I know for a fact that it is going to work beautifully for me. So hopefully I can get a lot of my stuff in there, but I do plan on taking 2 suitcases. So at the end, we'll see kind of how it goes and if I end up needing 2 full suitcases. You guys are actually going to kind of pack with me at the end. All right, so here are some of the first things that I'm putting in the suitcase. Now I'm going to call these my comfort items. I'm going to put in there in the main suitcase, I'm going to put my sleep mask, my pajamas, a hoodie, and I'm taking 2 pairs of pajamas, by the way, like some cozy flannel winter ones, and then a short set. I'm taking that hoodie for morning coffee runs to wear with shorts. Then I'm also packing a warm shawl or scarf and my sandal slippers and my husband's slippers. And also going in the main suitcase, and probably honestly will go in first, my curling iron and tripod, because those are thin, long items. So I'm going to kind of place them down in the suitcase before I put in all the other stuff. And then the fun starts. We get to talk about all these clothes, and we get to talk about these gorgeous new packing cubes that I got on Amazon. I put out a vote on Facebook and asked you guys, should I buy these floral ones or should I buy the ones that have the states on them? This is like, this has Tennessee, California, Florida, Texas, a few other states all over the packing cubes, and then the flowers. Honestly, I ended up buying them both, but I really like this 6-piece set of floral cubes better. You're going to see them as I pack because they're just a little bit softer, more pliable, and it comes with some bigger cubes. And I have a lot of dresses and clothes, so I need to put them in there. All right, so I'm going to be taking, I'm going to do quantities on here and show you everything on the screen. Guys, I'm taking 8 dresses. I'm a dress girl. I know not everybody is. If you want to live in shorts and a t-shirt on a cruise, I think that's actually super awesome. You can wear whatever the heck you want. I love wearing dresses. I love the way they make me feel. So I'm taking 8 of them. I'm going to show you some of the dresses now. A lot of these are available on Amazon, so I'll kind of blow through them quickly. This particular dress, purse, and necklace combination is probably my favorite new outfit for this cruise. The dress is actually made out of cotton. The purse is really neutral, and this will be like my main purse on the ship. And then I got this gorgeous shell necklace. It's so cruisy. So that's outfit number one. This outfit I actually bought in a department store. This maxi dress, but I found it on Amazon for you guys. I wore this thing day after day after day in Japan in September. So I thought, you know, if I was that comfortable in it on that trip, I'm going to take it again so I have something to reach for on repeat. This dress is amazing. This is one of my favorite Amazon finds. It is a shorter dress. It's almost like swimsuit material, so it's very stretchy. I'm wearing this in a small, but normally I'm a medium on Amazon, so I'm telling you, you probably need to size down or go with your smaller size. But this one, I know I'll also wear a lot. Another great dress. This one's a little longer than the one I just showed you from Amazon. Very comfy. This one looks really cute when it's belted, so I'll probably throw in a belt. This one is very Lily Pulitzer looking, and I love it. So pretty, cute for the Mexican Riviera, and comes in gorgeous colors. The rest of the dresses I have are not from Amazon. I'm going to show them to you really quickly, but I don't have links to them. This one is very Mexican Riviera. It has a little ruffle on it, and it's long, it's a maxi, and it just reminds me of a fiesta. This corduroy one I got at Boot Barn, and this is in case there's colder days on the cruise. When you're cruising to the Mexican Riviera, the 2 sea days going down and the 2 coming back can be very chilly, especially if you're cruising fall, winter, spring. So this is for those chillier days or nights. And I know that I'm going to love it. I got that dress, I believe, at Boot Barn or Cavender's. I don't know which one. One of the Western stores. Got this cute dress at Old Navy. This can double as a beach day dress. This is last season Old Navy. I'm not sure if they still have it. And then I have these 2 dresses that I got at Loft. I might be able to link to this one, but this one is last year. Both short, both just really easy to wear, cute with belts, and will look great. So that's my dress quantities for this one. These are going to take up a lot of space in the suitcase, and this is why I can't go carry-on only this time. For shorts and tops, I'm taking 3 pairs of shorts and 6 tops. 3 pairs of denim shorts. These are actually supposed to be cuffed. They're a 5-inch short. You can get these on Amazon, and I will link to them. And the other 2 pairs are the same brand. So my denim ones look just like this, except for they're 2 different shades of denim. So those are going to be my shorts. And then for tops, all 3 of these tops that I'm taking are available on Amazon. This one looks amazing with those moss green shorts. This one I've shown you guys over and over. It's a beautiful tie front top that comes in lots of colors. And then I have some white cozy cotton pants that I got at Macy's that are no longer available. Unfortunately, I've had them forever, but if you can find a nice cozy white pant, they're great. This tie front top, I know I'm going to live in it, and I'll wear it with some shapewear under it because it's kind of sheer. And then a few other tops from other places, mostly stuff that's just like t-shirts and casual, cotton t-shirts and stuff for really casual days. I also found this beautiful one on Amazon, and anything floral reminds me of the Mexican Riviera. So I think this will look really cute with either those white pants I showed you, jeans, or jean shorts. So this is very versatile. It could be worn to dinner, boarding day, or anything you want. So those are the main clothing items that I'm going to be taking. I'm also going to be taking that purse that I showed you. That's probably going to be my boarding day purse and my flight purse too. I don't feel like I need a purse that much on a cruise. Then of course, because everyone always asks me, what about undergarments? I will be taking underwear, bras, and socks. Underwear. My advice to you for any cruise is take 2 pairs of underwear for every single day. 7-night cruise, 14 pair of underwear in case you can't do laundry. I'm also taking shapewear tank tops to hold things in, shapewear shorts and slip shorts to wear under the dresses so I don't get chafing. I know, gross, right? But true. And I'm taking 1 swimsuit because I don't plan on doing a whole heck of a lot of swimming on this one. And I'm taking a really pretty swimsuit cover up. Oh gosh, here. Oh, there it is. Okay, here's my swim cover up. Very sheer and a cute little baseball hat. Both of these are available on Amazon, and 1 swimsuit. On my flight, I'm going to wear this outfit. I'm going to wear this nice cottony shirt. I got at Target a few years ago. It has seashells on it. And I'm wearing my new Lee jeans. These are amazing for women's bodies. If you have curves, ladies, let me tell you, you are going to love these jeans. So that's my flight outfit. And I'm going to be wearing that with my white sneakers that I'm going to be taking. Did I forget to talk to you guys about my shoes? I feel like I skipped over my shoes, so I will go back to that. But jewelry, I'm going to be taking this little pouch, and you all saw my beautiful shell necklace earlier. That's going with me. And I'm going to be taking some face sunscreen. Here's what I'm packing for shoes because I think I skipped over it in that list earlier, but here's what we're doing. We're taking one pair of sneakers, one pair of flip-flops, and a couple of pairs of like wedge sandals to wear to dinners, and my slipper sandals, and that's it. So let's talk about stateroom essentials now. Stateroom essentials are something that I take very seriously on a cruise. I think that you want to make your room more comfortable. I got myself a new hamper, you guys. I wore my hamper out on my last cruise and I had to actually throw it away. It was ripped. So I have this brand new one, paid just a few bucks for it on Amazon, no big deal. And then the other items that are in here, I have S-hooks for the closet, magnets for the walls, a USB hub, and that's pretty much it for this one. I don't feel like I need a whole lot of other stuff. So now, friends, it is time to go see if we can get all of this into the suitcase. Let's go. These are the two suitcases that I decided to pack. I'm going to take one of them on the airplane, and then I'm going to check the other one. So I laid all of my packing cubes out on the bed, and I thought this one set would be enough to fit everything into, all of my dresses, my shorts, my shirts, everything. But it did turn out that I needed another set of packing cubes. So the floral set did not disappoint though. It's really nice. The compression on it worked great, kind of pressed the extra air out. And then I moved into this second set of cubes that I love. This floral set is super pliable and it sits nicely in the suitcase. Like it's not rigid and I feel like you can get more into the suitcase. Oh, and I almost forgot to pack a sweater. So you're seeing a sweater that I just added in there. And I'm also going to link to that. It's absolutely beautiful. It has these pretty gold buttons on it. Here's all of the cubes before everything went into the suitcase. And now a little time lapse of the packing process. This probably took me about 10 to 15 minutes and I was able to get most of it in. I did have to leave behind a couple pairs of shoes though. These suitcases are both from Delsey. And I love the fact that they're expandable. I did not expand them on the trip over. Maybe when I come home, because I've picked up some souvenirs or something, I might need to do that. But for now, I just left them in their natural state. I feel like when you put too much stuff in them, sometimes it reduces the life of the suitcase. But they're pretty big and they really hold a lot. Been very impressed with them. And that's why I bought a second one. Okay, we did it. We got it all in the suitcase. What did you guys think? I'm a little disheveled. It's always a little more stressful to get everything into the bag than I thought it was going to be. I think that's just part of the packing process. It happens to all of us. But I had so much fun packing with you guys. I hope you enjoy these packing videos, the pack with me's. Let me know down below if you enjoy these videos and what your favorite item was. And also be sure to follow along on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube Shorts and TikTok, wherever you follow. Mostly Instagram though. I'm going to be posting daily reels and stories from Norwegian Bliss. I really want you guys to check it out. And don't forget to check out all the links to these fun products and keep us posted on what kind of videos you'd like to see from us. Happy packing, my friends. And until next time, we'll see you on the high seas. Bye-bye.